Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be trying to draw one of my characters with an extra fancy perspective. I've done this previously in a different video, but I did it kind of offhand, and the perspective I did was kind of like this sort of perspective, where the top of the character is bigger than the bottom of the character, so it kind of looks like the camera is like a fisheye lens and everything like that kind of thing. It's a perspective I really do like, and it's a perspective that I want to be able to draw again, and I want to be able to draw it consistently because it's a perspective I really like. But because I did that so offhanded and so almost accidentally, I don't know if I can actually do it while trying to. I'm sure I probably can, but I don't really know. So as such today, I figured I would, well, try to do that perspective purposefully and see whether I can actually do it. I'm going to be using my Soho Urban Artist Sketchbook, 65-pound, 120 sheet, whatever you want to call it, kind of thing, to use to actually put the drawing on and everything like that. To draw on, I do suppose, in today's video. I'm going to be using, first off, a pencil, Graph Gear 500 0.5 mechanical pencil, to sketch my character and everything like that. If I mess up any of the lines for the character, I am of course going to be using my pencil click eraser to erase all of those lines I messed up. And then after I am all done going over all the lines with my pencil, mechanical pencil and everything like that, I'm going to go ahead and just darken up all the lines and make it a little bit more permanent with my Sharpie S gel pen in 0.7 millimeter size. But I do think without further ado, let's go ahead and, well, get right to drawing. So first off, I'm just going to go ahead and get my book all opened up, and I think this was the same one I used to actually draw the character who has the very interesting perspective. This is the character that I drew that has the interesting perspective, and this is pretty much what I'm going to be trying to do, except make it better. As we can see on this drawing, this arm is not even with this arm. The shoes don't really work very well. They like, you get an idea of what the perspective is, but it just doesn't work super well, and I think I could do it a lot better, so as such, that is going to be my goal in today's video. I'm just going to go ahead and flip to a new page, though. And now it is time for me to go ahead and, well, I do suppose, get to drawing, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and move both of these over to the side just for the moment. And I'm going to go ahead and get right to drawing. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with the, I think with the eyes, I think. So let's just go ahead and start off. I'm just going to go ahead and do the nose, actually. I'm just going to do the nose like that. I'm going to do one eye, just like that. There we go. Alrighty, pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and just do that. And I'm not going to be putting any hair on this character or anything like that. That's not really my goal. And just taking a look at this character, I don't know. Like, I did do the face sideways, and it kind of looks like the character's like looking up a little bit kind of thing. And I feel like I haven't really nailed that with this. I think I'm just going to draw the character sideways. I don't feel like redrawing the face in all honesty. So I'm going to go and have the neck now. And I'm going to go ahead and just have that going around the neck, just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and just have like that kind of coming down and whatnot. I don't know. This is a lot harder. You know what? I'm not even going to erase it. I'm just going to flip to the next page. I'm just going to flip to the next page and try this again. This is hard, though. I struggle with perspective a lot. It's one thing I really want to get a lot better at drawing. So, perspective is really difficult for me. I can draw one perspective really well. 2D perspective I'm really good at. A 3D perspective, I'm not good at, kind of thing. I can't do very different perspective. I'm used to drawing one perspective, and that's what I'm good at, kind of thing. Different new perspectives are not very good. And as said, with the this drawing right here, this was just so offhand I almost did it accidentally. But let's go ahead and just give it another go anyway. So let's just try drawing one of my like a nose right here. eye. Just like that, and a mouth. I don't know. I mean, like, it's not bad. I mean, like, this is certainly not my best drawing ever. It's one of my characters kind of thing. It's whatever, but it's not got that perspective. It doesn't have that perspective. What am I doing wrong? This is the hard part because I didn't do this. I didn't, like, do this purposefully. And I don't know. This just feels like... It just feels like it has a perspective to it. And I think a lot of it is probably due to the hair, in all honesty. And I think the hair is really adding a lot to the perspective for this drawing. I think that might honestly be it, because without the hair, because I think the hair, it kind of makes the eyes look like they're like, and this is of course all accidentally. I did all of this accidentally kind of thing. I was just trying to draw one of my characters with hair kind of thing. I wasn't trying to really get this perspective. This was just thrown together, which is kind of the charm in it. But I think it's really the eyes, like kind of looking up at the viewer through the hair. And I think that might be what's really going on with the drawing. I think that really might be the main thing with the perspective, because I mean, like, the head is not like significantly bigger than all of this kind of thing. And then the rest of it is kind of like going down kind of thing, but it's not like anything super unusual for one of my characters. But if my face had been like, let's say, take this, imagine me picking it up and then moving it like that kind of thing and moving it a little bit lower, then it would just be one of my normal characters all of a sudden. So I think it's really all due to the hair with the face. So I think that needs to be my main focus with the drawing. So I think what I need to do is draw the entire body with no face, but with hair. And I'm going to draw the entire body with no face and just have it, and it's going to have hair, and I'm going to draw then the face, and then I'm going to draw the face afterwards and try it like that. Because then I can really focus on getting the body right, getting the body the way I want without needing to worry about perspective quite yet. And then I can worry about perspective once I actually want to put the face on. And I think that's really the main thing that I need to focus on with this drawing. That's my guess, at least. I really have no clue what I'm talking about. Perspective is not my forte, but I want to get better at it. So let's just go ahead and get some more out. And I'm just going to go ahead and just start drawing some hair real quick. Go for the whole anime hair thing, right? I'm also not really looking at any other examples of the same sort of like perspective I'm trying to do. So maybe that's another issue, is that I'm not looking at any other examples except for my own. I'm sure that could help, but it is what it is kind of thing. I'm not terribly worried about it. Ooh, do the shoulders feel too broad? They do, don't they? This is why after everything is all done, I'm going to be going over in pen, just so everything looks good and everything like that kind of thing, so I can really cement that as being the final product. There we go, that's a lot better. Alrighty. And so I'm feeling like one thing that I'm very happy with the body. I'm very, very, very happy with it. But one thing I think I need to fix is the head. Do I need to fix it in all honesty though? I don't know. I still love this drawing though. I think this drawing is fantastic. I love it. And this one is definitely still great as well. So yeah, the head is kind of at an angle with this. The head is kind of at an angle. And so I know basically what I'm doing in today's video is basically just copying a drawing I've done previously. And that is kind of the point because I need to practice this perspective. I think I'm going to try to just leave the head right here and just stick with what I've already got. I'm going to try to at least. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. Well, I didn't really accomplish what I wanted to accomplish. And I'm not really sure why. I mean, like, I think I know why. I think the head is at the wrong angle. And I think... Just taking a look at this one again. It feels like... So the head is like almost... Is like at a little bit of an angle, but almost straight on. And then the rest of the body is at more of an angle. And this is actually the opposite. The face is actually at the same angle as the rest of the body. Whereas I think I need to straighten out the face. And so if I want to straighten it out, I think maybe then I could get it. I think maybe. Maybe I'm overthinking this. This is something that's completely new to me, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I really am having a lot of fun doing this. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't think I was going to have fun. So I am having a lot of fun doing this, but this is definitely a learning experience, that is for sure. I'm going to go ahead and erase all of this, though, and just try it again kind of thing. I'm going to go and try it again. Even though I am pretty happy with that face, I want to get, I want to accomplish what I said I wanted to accomplish in this video, and that is the goal. So I'm just going to go ahead and start redrawing all of that hair. Alrighty. So now I'm going to try to draw the face more straight on. So I'm going to go and start with the nose. Okay, so for me, that looks like it's just about straight down. I don't know, I like this face better. It just feels better to me. But I don't know. It's still not quite what I want. I do definitely need a smaller eraser as well. I think I'm going to stick with this face, though. And honestly, I'm going to end the video after I go ahead and redraw all of this in pen. Because I really am not sure what to do from here. I think I need to kind of sit back and just think on this for a little bit. And just kind of consider what else I need to do. And that's not something I can really do on video very well unless I want this to be like a 3-hour video. So I've just got to kind of think about it for a little bit, figure out what I want to do to really achieve what I want to achieve. But I mean, like, I still am very happy with this drawing. I'm still very happy with this drawing. Just standing up and just looking at it, I certainly don't think it's a bad drawing. I just don't think I've achieved that perspective. But I do think I've made my art, by trying to do this, I do think I've made my art just look a little bit better kind of thing. And I certainly feel like I've been productive today. I don't feel like I've wasted my time at all by any means. I certainly do feel like this drawing has been very productive. I feel like I've accomplished something in today's video. I just haven't quite accomplished what I set out to accomplish. But that's not really a bad thing kind of thing. That's not really a bad thing in all honesty. I'm just going to go ahead and start going over all of these lines with my Sharpie S-Gel pen now. Just to go ahead and get this going and everything like that kind of thing. And I am going to be doing a second layer once I go over all of the lines. Because once I go over all of the lines, I am then going to go back through once it's been erased and try to start just erasing all of the pencil lines. But no, I've been having a lot of fun today. I've been having a lot of fun today. And I'm definitely learning new stuff. I'm definitely learning new stuff, which is pretty much the goal. I think I'm getting a lot more comfortable putting hair on my characters. I definitely think I want to start putting more hair on my characters. I definitely think I want to put hair on my characters more and more and more and more and whatnot. And overall, I'm definitely just starting to feel a lot more comfortable with kind of branching out just a little bit more kind of thing, which is pretty much the goal. I want to be able to branch out and do a lot of different art, and I definitely feel like I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable just doing a little bit more different art and everything like that kind of thing, and not just doing the same thing over and over again, which is pretty much my goal. not to do the same art over and over again. Not that I mind doing the same art over and over again, but I like to be able to branch out and do other stuff as well. Maybe I should have not put the hair going through the eyes, but hey, it is what it is kind of thing. Nothing I can do about it now. And there we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and do a second layer on everything, and then after that, actually I might go ahead and just start erasing all the pencil lines, and then I think I might after that do the second layer on everything. There we go. Now without the pencil lines, the drawing is looking much cleaner. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. Let's go and clean up the face as well now that I think all of the ink is dried. I have accidentally smudged my drawings with eraser before when the ink hasn't dried, and that was a huge mistake. It turned out terribly. So I got to be careful not to do that, but thankfully it seems like everything is dry now. So let's just go and get all that eraser dust off. Just brush it all over my table, right? Gotta love eraser dust. I love it, right? And let's just go ahead and just make sure there's nothing else I need to handle. And let's go ahead and start doing that second layer, y'all. I'm still definitely very happy with this drawing, though. Even though it's not quite what I want, I am actually really, really, really happy with this drawing. So I really do genuinely have no complaints on my behalf. And I'm really happy with what I did with the shoes today. I definitely need to get better at drawing shoes too, but I kind of wanted to make the pants look like they were layered over the shoes, not that they directly connected up. And I feel like I've accomplished that pretty well by having the shoes not go to the edge of the pants. Well, it kind of goes to the edge of the pants right here, but that's just due to being pinned. But right on this side, it definitely doesn't look as much like that, so I'm pretty happy with it, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Let's go and do the belt now. Gotta get better at doing clothes in general as well. There we go, there we go. There we go. Alrighty, almost all done with the hair now. This is turning out pretty good. I am seeing a little bit of pencil lines right here that I need to erase, so I'm going to erase those in just a moment once all of the ink dries. But, you know, pretty happy. Add some little shading and whatnot to some of the areas. No, overall, yeah, I'm definitely a lot more happy with this than not, that is for sure. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. No, I think this looks sick. This looks pretty dope. I'm really happy with this. Yeah. Well, I have not achieved my goal, but I have still done something I'm very happy with. I'm still very proud of this drawing, even though I haven't quite achieved my goal. It's definitely a little bit more different than my usual sort of stuff. And while it's still in the same style, I think adding hair really adds a lot of depth to the character. It makes the character feel a little bit less meme-y. I want, not me like M-E space M-E, but like M-E-M-E. Like, it makes the character feel less like a meme, and it makes it feel a little bit more serious, I feel like. I don't know. And I feel like it kind of gives the character a little bit more depth, which is something I really, really, really do like. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am gonna go ahead and just try to erase these lines right here, though, because there were some lines over here. I'm just gonna look really closely real quick. Am I missing any? Ooh, I know y'all are seeing the back of my head right now, but I'm trying to make sure all these lines are up. All right, and I see, ooh, one area right here as well. There we go. All right, I know y'all saw the back of my head there for a minute. I don't care, though. I wanted to get that perfect, and now it is indeed perfect. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching me fail at achieving what I set out to accomplish in this video, where I tried to draw an interesting perspective on one of my characters. But I certainly hope you guys have also enjoyed watching me draw, in my personal opinion, a very interesting character. I'm very happy with how this character turned out, and while it's not exactly what I wanted, it's definitely still a lot better than kind of what I could have hoped for, in all honesty, kind of thing. It's a lot better than what I could have hoped for, and I am very, very, very proud of this drawing. There's definitely still a lot of progress for me to make with drawing characters and make them look better, doing clothing and all that sort of stuff. But I think slowly but surely, I think I'm starting to get there, kind of thing. Adding hair is really the first step, you know what I'm saying? Now I've got to really work on getting more realistic clothes down, but keeping my same style. I think that's really the next thing I want to work towards once I figure out maybe perspectives as well. But yeah, no, I think that's the goal, you know what I'm saying? I think that is the goal. I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have any tips and tricks on how to get the perspective I wanted at the beginning of this video. And let me know in the comments down below as well if you guys have any tips or tricks on how to make clothing look a little bit more realistic, give the character a little bit more depth and whatnot. And of course, just please make sure to give me some constructive criticism if y'all have any constructive criticism that you want to give me for this video. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But of course, please make sure to, well, of course, like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my main channel all in the description down below. Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, y'all. To the next one. Stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?